If you're a person that wants to write a book, but you do not know how to write a book, guess what? The solution is here now. The Memoirs to Millions community is a community that was designed for people that have this greatest dream in their life story, this thing they've been through, and they would love to turn it into what I call intellectual property, a book. Guess what? The solution is here. The Memoirs to Millions community can help you do that. So in the show notes, there is a link to a quiz that you can take to actually get started with that process. And we'd love to have you as part of the community to write your story with you. So here are some of the 3 takeaways we talked about. We talked about the shift your measurement. And then we also talk about the second one is looking at patterns, like not just the progress, but the patterns. And I realized that's a big one, just looking at the patterns, not just the progress. And then the third one is recognize when change is preparing you and not just moving you. And for my own life personally, I'm a big on, like, I study things because I want to see the patterns, because when you recognize the pattern in things, you can see the pattern, like the predictability of the thing. You can see the principle of the thing. You can see what the thing is promising when you keep doing this thing. Like all those things works out to the result you're looking for, but you gotta know to measure it. So I'm a big fan of patterns. So when you look in your own life, what's some of the patterns that got you to see the change or the improvement that's happening for you?
Yes, I'm going to challenge the people that are listening to us. Track progress in a new way. Track progress based on your patterns, based on your self-awareness, your emotional intelligence. Have you progressed? What would the old version of you think of the new version of you? And the new version of who you are today, that's not going to be the version of who you are a year from now, 5 years from now. It's part of the growth process that we all experience based on just that, the experiences that we have, the things that challenge us along the way on our path to purpose. I think being able to realize that your biggest breakthroughs in life are probably going to happen where you least expect it.
Your biggest mistakes.
Yeah, yes. Because that's how you focus on, okay, I screwed that up royally. What can I do different so that next time it's not the royal screw up? And I think that when you can have that mindset shift and that self-awareness to really think of, instead of to me versus for me, why is this happening to me? And moving that perspective to the power perspective of why is this happening? This is happening for me, not to me. And what is it that I need to learn or grow from or change as a result of this experience? And so I think that when you resist that, you're resisting growth. Being able to learn from your experience, that's the best teacher in life.
I enjoy the chats we have back and forth, because we call it idea tennis for a reason, because ideas are sparking. And one day me and you just gonna have a studio somewhere, sit down, we get to have the setup. I know you got the vision for the setup already, but the setup where we can get the chat, bring some folks in the room, we talk about stuff that are valuable to them. But right now you're listening to stuff that are valuable to us, because we're thinking about these conversations, the ideas, these thoughts that are happening, because people are talking to us and we're hearing stuff that, like, man, think about it this way. And I'm a big fan of the mindset piece, and we hear this word a lot, but I don't think people understand what the word mindset really means. So when I think about mindset, it's you set your mind on something. Your mind was frozen in time on this idea, this belief system. It is set there, and then you got to find a way to break it, change it, convert it, improve it. Because if not, you're going to keep saying the same picture over and over. Because belief system, there's something that they can be concrete, or they ain't. But a lot of times they're concrete for a lot of people. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Well, guess what? If you don't believe it, you won't see it. Because if you do, some people are believable, you don't see it before you believe it. I'm a person that, hey man, I'm gonna believe before I see it, because I'm gonna make it real. I make it up and make it real. But sometimes people are stuck in certain places they can't see it, which most of the time you just lack awareness. Somebody show up, hey, move your chair and sit right there and look. Damn, the plate on the table look different, right? You know what I'm saying? But sometimes people gotta show up and move you out of that mind that you set yourself into for you to see it differently. And oftentimes it's very difficult, because you need other people to open that door and let you out. Because the lock is on the outside, not the inside.